Welcome back, AFTERBUZZers. I'm your host, Cessna, tonight, and we are digging into Second Wives Club, Season 1, Episode 7, and tonight we have a very special guest. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Come on. Work it out, work it out. Come on, what you got?
Such a good choice.
Hey! I love this song. This was your pick. Welcome back. It's such a good song, just to groove to.
Totally.
We're just gonna dance.
We're just gonna dance the whole time.
I totally could do this all night. With a glass of wine.
With a glass of wine.
Yes.
Absolutely. So welcome back, guys. Before we dive into the show tonight and we talk with our special guests, we're going to introduce everyone. TK, we can start with you, and then we'll bring it back around to Shiva.
Hey y'all, my name is TK Trinidad. You can find me on everything at TK Trinidad.
All right, and Shiva, where can people find you?
Well, I'm Shiva Safai, and you can see me on Second Wives Club on E.
Okay, awesome. What about, you have social media, Twitter?
Yeah, social
Instagram?
media, Instagram at Shiva Safai, and Twitter is the same.
Okay, awesome.
Hold on for just 1 sec. Can I see your ring?
Sure.
Okay, can we talk about this? Wait, before we even get
It
into the
just
show.
blinded me for a hot second.
Can we show that to the camera?
Right there.
I love how the music
God.
just stopped too.
I know, it was
perfect.
just,
What
no,
happened
it was
to
necessary.
Ed? We need Ed Sheeran. We need him back.
Is it, okay, how heavy is it? It looks like it's really heavy.
It's gorgeous.
I do feel like my left bicep is definitely a little bit bigger than the right one.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You know, getting ready for that summer body.
Yeah.
She's like, wait. I was like, oh, wait a minute. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. So we are so excited to just have you here with us today.
Thank you so
We've
much
been
for having
loving
me.
you all season.
Aw, thank you. I
Oh.
really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to hear that everyone's kind of loving the show.
Yes.
And the fact that you guys love me.
Yes.
That's amazing.
You know why you had such a so I binged watched all Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, all
Okay.
7 seasons. But
That's a lot of episodes.
Yes.
it's for the job. Anyways, binge watched it, but your appearances on that show, you were just so graceful and so humble that when this show came up, it was like, I definitely have to see what's more. It wasn't one of those shows where, you know, how people make guest roles and you're like, oh, that chick is a bitch. Like, I don't want
Right.
to see it. Like, you had such a great personality on that show.
Thank
It
you.
was just like, okay, we have to definitely just see what the show's about. So
And I hope I didn't disappoint.
no, you did not disappoint. There is one
Okay.
person who disappointed, but she's not going to be on the show at all. So you know.
Ooh. I wonder who that is.
Well,
We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
We'll get into that later. So tell us, how do you balance it all? You're just like so amazing. You know how to just balance everything. You're beautiful, you're poised, you're graceful, and you're happy.
Thank
How do you
you.
keep that balance?
I don't know. I'm just being myself, and I just feel like, you know, as long as you're content and you're happy with who you are and you're happy in your own skin, everything else kind of falls into place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about this trip because
Sure.
you set up this whole trip and it looked like it was so much fun. I wish I was there.
That was a super fun trip. It really was. You know, we just had such a great time, and I feel like as a group of girlfriends, we definitely grew closer together. We had, you know, definitely some special moments with a lot of tears and laughters, and it just overall was a really good trip.
Veronica twerking.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
like,
They
ooh.
even got me twerking.
Yeah, I know.
in
You
there.
were twerking a little bit
Oh
too,
my
girlfriend.
God,
I said,
I
wait a
know.
minute. I
I
didn't know you
can't-
had it in you. You got the twerk in you.
I mean, between Katie and Veronica, I just kind of had to step it up.
You had to level up. No, there's nothing wrong with that. I love to see that side of you come out, you know. And then the last episode, you did your camping trip, and you're just really coming out
my
your
gosh,
shell.
that was hilarious. Sometimes you just need the men to just do it. Just
Right.
I
Yeah.
brought the stuff. Figure it
Just
out.
I
set it up.
tried.
Yes.
I tried to set it up.
I love
Yeah.
it.
So, so this trip was really exciting. We saw some tears, you know,
Yes.
different girls are wrestling with different situations within their
Yeah.
relationships. And, you know, what advice, And you know, you've been, I think for you, you've been such a staple in the show where people can come to you and open up and get advice from you, because you've been married before, right?
Yes.
So you know what it's like, the ups and downs, and you can really give wisdom to some of these other girls on the show, right?
Before you
God,
answer, can you
for
just
sure.
move to the right just a tiny bit?
Oh yeah.
There we go. Just
There you
make
go.
sure everybody gets the full
Yes,
beauty.
of course.
Yes, the full beauty.
I definitely can see myself in Shauna. You know, 10 years ago, when I was so confused, and you know, you're kind of lost and you don't know what you want to do, and you kind of lose yourself through the whole process of being so giving, and you're in a relationship where all you do is give, and then you just forget about yourself. So I definitely could see her struggle, and I could understand why she was lost. And on this trip, we really tried to boost her self-confidence and encourage her to kind of spread her wings and just go for it and do things that makes her happy, because for so many years she did everything else for
Everybody
Lorenzo,
For everyone
and
else.
his entire family and everyone else except for herself. So we kind of gave her that insight where she can finally see that it's okay to be selfish sometimes.
And I love how you did it too. It wasn't like, look, girl, you need to dump him. It was more like
Right.
leading, like, you know, pick whatever you want to pick, but, you know, just remember yourself.
Yeah, exactly. It's okay to be selfish. You have to, because if you do everything for everyone else and you're not happy, what's the point?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But what about in the context of marriage? Do you believe that you can come together in a partnership and you can follow your dreams? You know, like even you, I know, was the last episode you started your hairline, and you can still have this business and do what you love to do, but still be with your partner, and you guys be like partners in
absolutely.
it.
That's why I feel like with Mohamed and I, we work so well, is that we encourage each other, we empower each other, and we support each other in our own endeavors and what we want to do. So that really, really helps build a strong foundation in your relationship.
So you probably get asked this a million times, but just for the sake of possibly, you know, breaking some news, will there be a wedding season 2 with you and Mohamed?
Well, we just have to wait and see.
I
I can't just give that up to you
put
now.
the show on viral, you know, just
Maybe
send out the
wedding,
press
wedding dress shopping or something.
Okay, all right. Just-
Wedding dress shopping or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you know, this is exciting. And
But Katie first, though. We definitely have to push
Oh,
her
oh my
to the
gosh,
altar.
I
tweeted when I saw that. I was like, "Oh my God, wedding season 2!"
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, Katie is definitely first, and then maybe me,
Or maybe a double wedding.
or maybe a double
maybe
wedding.
double wedding.
I just push her aside and run on the, towards the
That's
altar
about
myself.
right.
Like, you don't need this.
Wow, that's awesome, because Walter, you know, also in
Oh
this
my gosh.
episode, you know, he was, you know, doing the concert with, what's it, Streisand?
Barbara
Yeah.
Streisand.
Yeah, and, you know, I guess he got off the phone and he said that, you know, he wanted to get married. He mentioned that again.
Yeah.
And he's ready. He's been ready.
He's
Yeah.
been ready
For a
and
long time.
honestly, Walter is such a great
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
He was so sweet,
wonderful.
So great.
I just love him.
He sat through our whole girl chat, like on the second or third episode. with
Yes,
us.
and he was so,
So
patient.
patient.
He was
Yeah.
sitting on the couch over there.
Yeah.
Yes,
He
he's
looked like a
very
He
patient.
looked like a man, like, you know how like a man's there and the woman's shopping. Like he looked like he was just like, okay, I'm just here.
He's like a teddy bear.
He's so sweet.
Yeah.
It's definitely excitement there.
Yeah.
So the anticipation was there, and then we also find out a little bit about that point with Veronica, and you know, that point that we talked about earlier before we got on the show.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about that.
So, you know, it's just she finds out that while she gave birth to her child and she's in the hospital, I guess Michael takes a picture of the newborn baby and sends it to the mistress, and then they have, you know, a conversation back and forth, which was just so awful. And I didn't even know about that until Katie told me in that scene, and I was just literally in shock. And then that's where I was like, you know what, it's time for Veronica to move on, because I'm all about making a relationship work, especially when you have so many children together and you have a family, and
Yes,
it's
they have a
not
lot of
easy
children.
to just say, okay, I quit and I move on. That's why I kind of felt like maybe she could give it a try, or the relationship another chance. But when I heard that and how ruthless he was in a sense, where he just, I mean, she was still in the hospital, I just felt that, you know, she deserves so much.
Yeah.
So much more.
Even in the clips, it didn't do him like. You know, you see certain things and you're like, okay, well, it's editing, all this other stuff. But the fact that, you know, she called and it's like, I'm waiting to talk to you. Or he came, he took a shower and literally just left. Like, that just is on douchebag on so many levels.
Yeah, I mean, he's been completely neglecting her, and to find out this episode that they haven't been staying together
For
right?
a month.
Oh, yeah.
That they haven't been together, they haven't been sleeping in the same bed together. He hasn't even been home.
He moved out.
He's completely moved out, and it's like, what is a girl to do? So I want to hear from you. Like, when do you know that it's completely just time to walk away, just in general, for women?
I mean, talking based on my own experience, it was just like that light bulb that just turned on, or
goes
like
off.
that straw that broke the camel's back. It wasn't necessarily something major, but it was just something where you're like, you know what, this is it, I can't. And I think for me, you know, I went to therapy for a couple of years, and that really helped boost my self-confidence and kind of get back to, oh my God, the old Shiva, I deserve better. So that's why I feel like I'm like the, you know, therapist of this group.
Yes, I feel that.
Really a firm believer of going to therapy, because there's nothing wrong. It's good to have someone to listen to you and give you advice. And so I encourage that to Veronica as well. I said, even if the marriage doesn't work out, but this is like a healing process, and you need to go through that. So
yeah, it's so important to go through that healing process,
Yeah.
because I think so many people try to rush through that healing process or act like they're not hurting, and it ends up to be worse in the end. And I think that's such good advice, to go through that counseling and go through that healing process.
Absolutely.
And it's okay. It's okay.
It's absolutely okay. And sometimes you kind of work through it and you stay together, and sometimes you don't. But at the end, you will know one way or the other, instead of kind of being in the middle and you don't know what's happening.
Yeah, you don't want to carry the baggage from another relationship over to just your life, not even to another relationship. It's just kind of like you want to end that and close that chapter.
Yep.
My other question for you. Your brothers are amazing.
Oh,
they're amazing.
Those
They,
two boys.
the few segments that they get is just absolutely hilarious. So, is there any talks of them getting their own show, or them being involved in like on air more?
On air a little bit more.
You know, I actually had so much fun filming with them. I didn't know that they could really be that funny, actually. But you know, you never know. Yeah, maybe we'll come out with a show with the Safais.
Yeah,
You know?
I can see that.
Yeah, that's show worthy right there. I was like, I want to know more, because there's definitely a dynamic. Is it just the three of you, or there's more?
It's just the three of us.
Okay, yeah, there's definitely a dynamic there. That
I mean, we're so close. We're really close, and I really sometimes feel like I'm their mother because of the age difference.
What's the age difference? with them?
So I'm 8 years older than the youngest, and 6.5 years older than the middle one.
Wow. But that's amazing. You guys have a great relationship. I would love to see a show just
my
about,
gosh.
you have Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but you
And
guys
now
can have your own show, and I would definitely tune into
Yeah.
that.
'Cause it
there you
seems
go.
like, I don't know, are they single?
Maybe we should put it out in the universe.
Yes, let's put it out in the universe. She needs her own show with her family. We would love to see it. So
Are they single?
Well, one of them is, and one of them he's in a relationship.
Yeah,
He's
so
in a-
that's TV right there. That's a whole bunch of elements, but we put it in the universe. We'll see.
we
what
put it
happens.
out there.
After the wedding. That's gonna happen the beginning of season 2.
Season 2 will be Katie. Maybe season 3 for me.
Maybe season 3.
Can we just? Okay.
So what
I
are
just
you
wanna see
looking
it all.
forward to most? On
Mohamed is going to be like, I need to have a talk with you.
He's like, oh.
You know what? I have a record, so maybe you want me to talk to him. Friends that I've talked to where they've been in relationships for a long period of time, I usually kind of like hint, and within the year they they end up getting married.
Oh wow.
So I mean, if you want, I'm sure you have everything locked.
Right,
But,
she
you
could
know,
be that
you-
one to give them the pep talk, like, look, it's
Just-
time to come on.
And it won't be forceful. Just maybe like more of a conversation.
I
Just-
see.
just if you want, I'll give you my number.
So what has the journey been like to the altar? I mean, I guess the waiting process, you know, because you're already engaged. So what is the process like? Because there's so many women that have been engaged, and some longer than you for years and years.
Yeah.
I mean, what is what does it feel like? Are you anxious? Are you nervous? How does it feel?
You know, I feel like I'm so happy. Just like, I feel like we're already married. We live together. We do everything together. But sometimes it's more like the pressure of everyone else.
Yeah.
Everyone's constantly asking, when will you guys get married? Or, you know, is there ever going to be you know, and that's more what's really, that's what's harder than anything else. And
Yeah,
puts
the
more
outside pressure.
Because then you get married, and then it's about when will you have kids? So it's like
It's
the
always-
never-ending.
Yeah.
You know.
It's always the
true.
next question.
Yeah.
But so is there a timeline for you, like, on, you know, how long you'll wait for him to, like, you know, to move forward? Because I know
he's already committed to her. It's not like
No,
he's
he's
like,
already
we're
committed.
dating and
Yeah, I mean, I know that we will spend the rest of our lives together.
yeah.
But whether there will be an official marriage, that part is, you know.
are you adamant about it, like, getting married again? Or
I like the idea of marriage just because I feel like I'm so old-fashioned in that sense, and I like the idea of, you know, marriage and calling someone my husband. I call him my husband all the time,
Right.
you know, regardless. So I think it's more for that more than anything else.
Yeah, because I mean, you have the ring. Not to say the ring is like the official thing, but it seems like you guys just love each other.
Yeah.
And I would take that over a piece of paper any day.
Exactly,
So-
because I've
Absolutely.
had that piece of paper and I was not as happy as I am with Mohamed without the paper.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think that's gonna make or break us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to ask you another question, but I think everybody asked you that question, so I'm going to leave it off the table. Well, now I kind of drew to it. But
Okay, just go ahead.
We're
Just
all
dive
like-
in.
I know, right?
What's
What-
the
what
question,
was
TK?
So say you know you guys are in love, you are happy. Do you want to have kids, or what's the scenario? Like, has there been a discussion of that, and you know it's like an eventual thing, or it's just like, hey,
It's more like if it's meant to be, it will happen type of thing, and if it doesn't, I'm okay with that too. When I was much younger, I really wanted to have kids, but then when you get older and life happens and you have other priorities, and then you see all your friends with kids
and they're miserable.
and you know they have no sleep, they can't travel, I can get up
And
and,
they
do
age
whatever I
faster, too.
want.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'm like, you know, I'm pretty happy just where I am.
So is it more like a whoops, like oh no, or is it more of an intentional, just oh no?
No, I mean, we are definitely not planning on having kids
Okay.
anytime soon.
I'm just,
That's
you know,
for sure.
yeah, I know you've been on a lot of shows, but I want to make this show special for you. So that's why I'm just, you know, digging a little deeper.
Yeah, we got to dig. We got to get something.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it might happen, it might not. We'll see.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, so what else do you like to do for fun?
Well, I definitely love to travel.
We see that.
I love to just explore new countries and new cultures and, you know, the food. I love food. I love to cook. I love to entertain. So I just love to kind of, you know, just live life and explore everything. I think, you know, life is too short. You really need to, like,
Enjoy it.
enjoy it.
So you have a couple of our cast members. I get the feeling. So we had Katie on a couple weeks ago. She absolutely loves you. So I get the feeling you guys are great
I
friends.
adore her. Yes, I love her.
And then we had Shauna on last week, and
She's
she's
so sweet.
amazing.
Very.
Get the feeling that you guys are great friends.
Yes, she's really, really sweet.
So Tanya,
Yes, let's get to Tanya. Let's talk about Tanya.
Do we?
well,
Yes.
just
Oh, okay.
momentarily.
Sure.
So are you guys?
She's like, do I even give her a moment of my time?
Well, it was just the episode. Whoever did the editing for this episode was just priceless. It's kind of one of those things where, hey, we're enjoying ourselves. We have friends, loved ones with us on an island, and I'm fluffing
Pillows.
Like it was just priceless.
Oh my god, I laughed so hard.
Yeah,
in that
it's
scene.
yeah. So whoever did the editing, I don't know who approved it, but kudos.
It was great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would not want to be in that position. However, do you talk to her?
Yeah. What's your relationship like with Tanya?
Non-existent.
So it's real. Because, sometimes you'll have reality shows, they'll fight on TV, but in real life, they're actually kind of cool. But you guys are not cool at all, like on TV and in real life.
I don't think that her, she's just not a nice person.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, that's what everyone
I don't
else
want
has been
to
saying.
talk badly, but I
Yeah.
just don't want to surround myself with people that constantly want to attack you for no reason.
Negative energy too.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
prior to the show, did you have you seen her in social circles, or was this like somebody else brought her onto the show and this was the first time you were kind of dealing with it?
Yeah, it was pretty much, she was kind of introduced to the show, and we met, and I guess we never hit it off from the beginning.
Yeah, I just feel like you guys just aren't on the same level.
On a lot of levels.
On just a lot of levels. And that's okay. And that's okay.
But that's,
and it's okay.
I think in any situation, if you bring 6 women with different personalities, and not everyone's kind of gonna gel together, so it's just natural.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like almost like a jealousy thing, especially she has never met you before, and it's just kind of like she was almost kind of calculating in her head, like the fact even when she was coming after Veronica and telling her how much her house cost, like the fact that she knew that stuff.
That
like,
means she has done a lot of research.
And how do you know she hasn't done it on everybody else?
Absolutely.
So it's just like, if you're looking at those numbers and that's how you judge your life, and then you compare it to somebody else, then that's more, being jealous.
It says more about her than Veronica or me
anybody
or
else.
anyone else.
So
yeah.
Yeah, so did you feel like she was always trying to be like at competition with you?
I mean, I feel like we're so different in so many different levels. I don't know if we would want, I don't know. I can't say what she's thinking or but I guess maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
That last week's episode where you see the guy across from the pool.
Oh, yeah.
Was that at first a freak out moment, and then like...
I was genuinely confused because I did not know, and I really thought maybe he's a part of, production. But usually they don't sit like that.
Right.
And I was trying to ask, the guy, the producer,
PA/producer
are they, who is this guy? And so you saw what happened.
Yeah, that was really extra. Yeah. That was extra for no reason.
It was just too much.
So after the show's finished filming, you guys have been doing interviews here and there, and some together, I think I've seen. Have you guys been on any interview panels together at all? Or?
Tanya and I?
Yeah.
No. No.
So she won't be on season 2.
Okay.
No,
I mean, I'm just putting it out in the universe. So we have season 2 is coming. I don't think they announced it, but I'm announcing it. Possibility. Season 2 is coming.
It's all about putting it out there.
Yes, putting it out there.
Yes.
So season 2 is coming. Katie's gonna get married, and then season 3, because Mohamed needs to have it all to himself.
Yeah. Oh my God, you know him so well.
There you go. So there you have it. And Tanya won't be in any of them. I sent her. By the way, I keep saying this every episode, every show. Don't think we're bagging on her, because we kind of are. However, it's just based off of what she does on the show. But I have sent her an email and invited her to come on the show. She has not responded. She hasn't declined. She hasn't responded. So it's not like we're picking favorites, but. Yeah. Just letting you guys.
Just clearing the air. Just clearing the air. Yeah. So I want to talk about your hair product. Tell us more about it. I know we saw a little bit about it last episode, but we want to know more about it.
It's just it was a fun project that my hair colorist and I decided to work on. So we're just still kind of working on it because it takes forever to get something out there. But yeah, it hopefully will be out soon.
Okay, awesome. Because I know
Shauna was
talking about it last week on the show.
Oh,
she said she loved it.
Yeah,
she absolutely loved it.
She says it smells like you. Like, so she's like, oh, we need to get our hands on these products.
Yeah, we got her hair really, we gave her the Shiva experience with the whole blowout and everything. She loved it. She looked amazing.
Do you have any other projects that you're working on?
At the moment, well, we have the Hadid eyewear sunglasses.
Okay.
Oh,
that
nice.
kind of Mohamed and I and some of the kids have been working on, and they were launched, I think it was early this year in April. So that has been great.
Nice.
And we're coming out with new designs, and that's been super fun.
Mm-hmm. And one other member was, gosh, dang it, Marissa?
Marissa. What's up with Marissa? What's up with her?
I don't know.
Did you know her before the show or no? No.
I've known her through like she's been in that social circle,
Mm-hmm.
so sometimes I run into her, but Marissa, I just can't put my finger on her.
Neither can I.
Marissa's in her
figure
own
her
lane.
out.
That's what it
Yeah.
seems like. She's in her own lane, in her own world, and that's fine.
But why sign up for a show that you can't be on?
Exactly. But maybe she wanted just a new experience. She wanted to try something different.
Yeah, but why sign up for a show that you can, like, we barely see her?
No.
Well, she really thought that I came off super boring and I had no storyline, and but I guess seeing this whole season, it kind of
Did she
plays
tell you
the
that
other way
after the
around.
show, or when did she say that?
She had said it kind of right before the show aired. So,
Oh.
yeah.
She said that to you? Or
She had said it to some people.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so sad.
And then lo and behold, she's all in maybe 4 scenes
She's barely in the
7
show.
episodes.
See, it's not nice
It's
to
not nice.
not be nice. You have to always be nice.
You have to always be nice because you just never know.
You never know.
Well, I mean, she didn't base it off of anything. Like, I mean,
Well, clearly I have no personality and I'm super boring.
Oh,
so,
yes.
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
But you know what? To prove them wrong that you're not super boring and that you do have personality, I want to do something fun.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna play a game real quick.
I don't know. This is
No,
a new
no.
thing to me, so
We're gonna
I'm
play-
sorry in advance.
No, we're gonna
oh my
we're gonna
God,
throw you. We
what
have
did
to throw
I
you.
just say?
Right. We're gonna throw you in the hot seat real quick. So are you good like at beatboxing music? We're gonna get you. We're gonna do a quick freestyle.
Oh no!
Yes, we are.
I literally suck at that.
We're gonna do because you said
I
just
am
to,
so bad.
because you're not boring. You're fun. You live on the edge. Right.
Right.
So are you
but-
good? No, we're gonna drop it. No, I'm so serious.
No,
right now,
see, I-
right here, exclusively. Come on.
Oh my God.
What's up? Shiva in the building.
I
Hands to
did
the
not
ceiling.
plan this.
Hands to the
I don't even
ceiling. Let's
know.
go. I'ma help you kick it off. Come
Don't
on.
know what to say. Yo, Second Wives Club, Season 2.
What you gonna do? Come on.
Don't know.
Come on.
Oh.
Shiva in the building. Come on, girl. Come on, hands to the ceiling.
Oh, wow.
I tried. See, I'm so bad.
Wow. I don't even know how.
Oh, they loved it. Oh, yay.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Wow.
See, that was fun.
Maybe Walter and I can start writing songs together after this.
All right. Wow. Until okay.
What do you say after that, huh? That was
See?
awesome. No,
This
I
is
loved
like the
it.
best show ever.
there you go. Okay.
I loved it.
Here's something that might be. I can't top the rapping, but I do rapid fire. Couple questions, you just answer them, so then people
Okay,
can
yes.
kind of see your personality.
Okay.
All right, I have these like backup questions that I'm like, all right, let's shoot them with this. Not literally, but you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
Dang
not
it.
TK.
Oh, okay. Keep talking. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, she didn't hear me.
No. Okay. So she said keep talking.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. So that was an awesome freestyle. How did it feel?
My heart is still beating. Like, that was really putting me on the hot seat.
Yeah, but it's
I didn't
good
even expect it.
to break outside your comfort zone. That
For
felt
sure.
good. See?
Yeah.
You're never going to forget this moment.
No, I will not.
It's better you than me, because I would have not even... okay, forget it. I know these questions.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to do like a Jeopardy, Josh?
Let's do it.
All right.
He's so great.
Oh, God.
All right, you ready?
Okay.
Favorite food?
Pasta.
Favorite vacation spot?
Paris.
Last meal if you were on death row?
Burger.
Ooh. I never expected that one.
I know.
I know. You look amazing.
And French fries, for sure.
If you throw in a milkshake, I'm really not going to like you. I mean, I'm going to like you, but
No,
I'm not going to like
I'm
you.
not a milkshake person.
She looks so amazing, guys.
You look so
If
good.
you were a color in a crayon, what color would you be?
Navy blue.
If you could interview any celebrity or hang out with any celebrity, who would it be? Dead or alive?
Michael Jackson.
Oh,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
And if you can say it, if you were to blow out candles, I don't know if you like do that stuff, but blow out candles for your birthday, what would be your wish? Final question.
Healthy family.
There you have it.
Very good.
I mean, it's not the beatboxing, but you know, we
Hey.
mix it up. So
No, that was great too. That was great too.
Oh, Chance, you're just a fresh breath of fresh air.
Yeah, you gotta, full of surprises, Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what can we expect? How many episodes left?
One more.
One more
Oh, is it
episode.
one more?
So next week is the season
too
finale.
No, I wish it was still, continuous. I wish we had more episodes.
I thought there were 2 more episodes.
Yeah.
I don't know, because we have Veronica coming on next week. However,
Oh, yeah, Veronica. I love
think
her.
I think you booked her from the wrong date.
No. She's coming in next week, but I think we might do like all you guys, if you guys want to come on, pop some champagne.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
Yeah, I think.
No, I think that would be great.
Yeah, well.
For the season finale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, how did I miss that? All right, we're gonna talk after. Pop some champagne, bring some wine. If we bring wine, Katie will definitely be here.
Yes, no, we're gonna bring wine,
She
snacks,
will sniff
food.
her away all the way.
So what can we expect on the season finale?
I think you will probably see that at the end of the day, no matter how tough our life can be, we somehow find our own way to get through it all.
Very vague.
Yeah.
No, I do.
Because I still haven't seen it, so I don't even know what they were all.
Oh, so you don't even know how they chopped it together.
What I do like about this show is it feels very real compared to other wife-esque shows. A lot of the other wives shows, when they first started, if you watch the season 1s of a lot of those shows, it's like, okay, these are real people. Now, as you get into, the 7s and the 8s, you're seeing more of a storyline.
Right.
And this show did have a storyline, but we see the realness of it. Like when we had Shauna here, and like our biggest question was like, wait, how does she make her, like, where's the money coming from? Like, what's all these moving parts? And she was able to break it down for us. It was the realness of it, not, this glamorous, we're living in wherever, and, it's amazing life. And there's that part, but then there's also the realness of it, dealing with divorce, dealing with infidelity, all that stuff, which is real. So that's why I really love the show, where it's not just that, you feel like a producer's, pushing you to say certain things.
And it's definitely not as catty as a lot of the other reality shows.
I think because you set the
Absolutely.
tone, though.
Yes, you do set the tone of the show.
I do.
Because without you, I think it'll be a ghetto hot mess.
Yeah.
Well, it's a balance. Like, you set the tone with, making sure that, it's like you make sure that people don't go too crazy.
Right.
And then Katie does the crazy. It's like, it's a really
Yeah,
good
and
balance.
I kind
It's
of
a good
have to
balance.
bring her back.
Bring it in.
Yeah.
Once Katie brings it in, then everybody kind of, so it's definitely like, there's a really great balance.
It's so funny, because we're so opposite in so many ways, but like we're so good together, and we love each other so much, and it's like it works.
Yeah.
Like Katie and I just work.
Well, both of you guys, I don't understand how anybody could not love you guys. Like,
Aw,
you guys,
thank
you're humble. Like, I mean, if you can show them again The Rock, are you? I I mean,
Come on.
if you
Look at that rock.
If I were carrying that rock, I think that's why God hasn't given me a rock like that. If I were carrying a rock like that, I'd be like, yeah, can you take my shoes off for me, please? So, you're
Such a diva.
Yeah, like on TV, you're humble in person. You're humble. I mean, that
you.
speaks
So
a lot.
sweet.
And then
Thank you.
same thing with Katie. Katie is just a ball of energy, but she's relatable. Like we
Very.
could talk to her, and it's just that's what I love about the show.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Definitely.
Popping champagne bottles next week.
Next week we're popping
I'll make
champagne
it
bottles.
work.
We're gonna be celebrating, and it's gonna be so much fun. You were such a delight to
Oh,
see.
thank
When
you.
she first came in the studio, I'm like, you look like you're 16 years old.
Oh.
I mean, you look so young,
So young and
Oh
so
my
fabulous.
and so
Thank
young, and so
you.
fabulous.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God, I want to come here every day and hear all the.
Tell me more.
Please.
But yes, thank you for coming on the show.
Yes.
We'll
Of
work
course,
something
thanks
out
for having
for
me.
the finale, and then
Yes.
you don't have to invite us for the wedding if it does happen. But just
I mean, I want to
I
invite.
mean,
If you could just
the
slide
more
me
the
an
merrier.
invite, just slide it to
Yes.
me. I'll just sit in the back.
I'll just
Not
say,
like Tanya's invite that got lost in the mail.
oh, yeah. I'm just saying when it does happen, or if it does happen, whatever you choose, just remember that I put it out into the universe.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's all. That's all.
I
That's all.
appreciate
That's all I
that.
Remember
want.
me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just put it in at season 3, and like I'll be good. Like I understand, like family and friends. Like I get it, But season 3, like look, this is. I'll be happy.
The more the merrier.
TK, I shot your +1.
Oh, there you go.
Josh is okay. Well, Josh will be my dad.
Right, that'll be your plus one.
He played the beatboxing music, so
Thanks for that, Josh.
Yes, very good taste, Josh.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you again for joining
thanks
us
for having
tonight.
me. I
It was
really
so
Had
amazing.
a fun time.
Where can they find you?
Yes. Where can they find you?
Instagram and Twitter at Shiva Safai.
Okay, awesome. And TK, where can they
You
find
guys
you?
can find me everything at TK Trinidad, and here and there on TMZ.
Awesome. And I am Chan Cessna, and you can find me at Chan Cessna on Instagram. All right. See you next week. Love you guys. Bye.
What's up?
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.